We are back. We are back. Text notification squad, there is a delay in the system, but I'm working on getting it fixed ASAP. I don't know what's going on. They had some new servers or something, and it is delaying everybody's text. So welcome, 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 welcome. All right. So listen, we're back, we're back, we're back, we're back, we're back. And so, we're back, we're back. So listen, I got the phone lines open, so we're gonna be talking about Carlee Russell. Should she be jailed? I have the phone lines open because I wanna hear from you. We just got bumped off of the air, but we're back, right? Let's talk about it. Should she be jailed? Some people are saying that she needs to go to prison and all this other stuff. And I'm like, I want to hear where that's coming from inside of some of our hearts. That some of us hate Black women so much that we'll do anything to see one or many of them suffer. So come on, let's get this party started. Welcome, 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 welcome. Listen, we back and we black. We back and we black. I had to cuss somebody out on the last broadcast, but it's all right. It's all good. My poor headphones, my broadcaster headphones, the right ear has broken after a few years of using, but it's time to replace. Nothing lasts forever. But yes, so let's talk about it. Phone lines are open, 323-488-3149. So Tara says, I don't care what ethnic background or sect you are. This is wrong, period. Yes, what she did is wrong. Yes. Yes. What she did is wrong. But should she go to jail for that? That's the thing. Does she need to be in there with killers and does she need to be in there with killers and rapists and all that other stuff? Tell me, and tell me why. So phone lines are open. Should she be fined? Yes. All of the money that they collected, they should fine them the amount that the money that they collected. Well, I don't know, because where's that money going to go to? To the city, to the state? Well, they did spend money on the search, so that money can go to them. So, but that's tax dollars. So these are our tax dollars that paid for that search, or the tax dollars of Hoover or Alabama. So no one's calling. No one's calling. All of these people who's talking about she should go to jail, I don't know the difference between jail and prison. They all locked up. Okay, so if she goes to jail for 2 to 3 days and she has her face slashed wide open, or she's choked out and killed, I mean, jail can be a very unpredictable place. So I think, look, what should happen to her? I don't know. I personally feel that she needs to be held accountable. She needs to volunteer her time with people who have really suffered through the fake crime that she was claiming, right? So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Phone lines are open. Phone number is going across the screen. It's also in the title of the video, 323-488-3149. So Jasmine is saying Carolyn Bryant lied on Emmett Till. Far worse lie. Led to a child's death, in fact. Yes, she got to raise her her raggedy children. That caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting that. Her raggedy children and die in peace. Exactly. And when they found out that she lied and they had the chance to charge her, they did not because she was old and sick. I felt that she needed to go to prison because her lie led to the death of a young man. And she continued and maintained that lie for what? How many years? 70 years? I don't know. 60 years? Oh, somebody's saying they can't hear me? Tell the person to refresh because there is sound. Refresh. So no one's going to call in. No one's going to call in. So Tiffany's saying restitution and community service. I think restitution and community service sounds about right. I think that sounds about right. I think that she needs to specifically go and volunteer with trafficking victims. She did lie. She lied about seeing a baby. You know, but other than that, she left her car on the road. For what reason, we don't know. I don't know why she left her car, but there could be any number of reasons. Maybe gas was too damn high and she didn't want to drive no more. Oh, gosh. The embarrassment she'll have to deal with for the rest of her life. Her name is going to become synonymous with lie. She does need to make a public apology, but what difference is that going to make? Because her public apology is going to be written by a public relations specialist, and her apology is not going to be good enough for everybody. So she's going to apologize to the people for being worried about her. Worrying is what we're supposed to do, but how much effort did any of us in the public really put forth? Besides, some mind power and maybe some shares. She did damage Black women's believability. If there are people who are angry with her because of that, can somebody test my phone lines? Because apparently something is wrong. It's not working or something. 323-488-3149. Oh my goodness, I'm in the wrong window. Oh my goodness, I'm in the wrong window. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm looking at the wrong window waiting for calls. I'm sorry, y'all. A lot of calls have come through. My bad. My bad. I'm in the right window now. My bad. I'm in the right window now. My bad. My bad. Okay, my bad. Phone lines are open. 323-488-3149. What is going on? All right, I'm sorry. You know what? I'm going to start calling back numbers because a lot of people have called. Okay, the call is coming through. You're on the air live with Tanya. What's your name and where you calling from?
Janet, calling from Odessa.
Okay, so Janet from Odessa. Janet from Odessa, Texas.
Nope, Florida.
Oh, this is in Odessa, Florida. Okay, so Janet, you're on the line. Are you one of the people who feel that Carlee should go to jail?
Nope, I think she should just pay a fine, do some community service, and she needs mental health help. She needs therapy.
Absolutely, absolutely. I feel you on that one. Absolutely. All right. So there's a bunch of calls coming in. I want to hear from somebody who thinks she should go to jail because I want to question and find out why a person feels that way. So thank you so much for calling in, Janet.
Okay, ciao.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. 323-488-3149. What is going on? All right. Sorry, I was looking at something. 323-488-3149. All right, here we go. You're on the air live with Tanya. What's your name and where you calling from?
Michaela Whitaker calling from Salt Lake City, Utah.
All right, so we got Michaela on the line from Utah. Talk to us. Are you one of the people who feels that she should be jailed?
You know, I'm really conflicted. First of all, thank you for all that you do in your platform. I think it's amazing, and I've watched you grow. I want to just give you your flowers up front.
Well, thank you. Are you like one of those news reporters? Because you have the news reporter's voice.
I hear that all the time. I am absolutely not. Just a
You
federal worker, that's all.
you could
But
do it. Anyway, go ahead. Go
that's
ahead.
what I hear. I really, that's one of my passions. And now that I'm getting older, I may look into it. There's so many podcasts and things that are available that weren't as I was growing up. But, you know, I
You know
feel
what? You know
conflicted.
what? I'm sorry. Before we even get into the topic, you can also lend your voice to voiceovers because you have the perfect. Hi, this is Michaela calling in from Utah City, and right now traffic is back to back on the freeway. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go
That
ahead.
is awesome. I'm going to take you up on it. Coming from you, that's amazing. That's a compliment, and I receive that, and I appreciate that. Let me say this: I'm an African American, and I'm conflicted, and I know sometimes people think race has nothing to do with it, but the reason why I say this is, number one, we have come so far in being able to be believed in scenarios like this. The fact that we had so many persons and places, different, entities that were working on her behalf of really being emotionally tied to her missing, and people in their homes feeling, it felt like she was a member of our family, so to speak, in a way. And we were invested in a play-by-play of what was going on. At some point, we had some questions like that doesn't sound right, but we still gave her the benefit of the doubt. I wish she would have come out sooner. I know that's easier said than done. I suffer myself from anxiety, and I understand that that's a very, very challenging road when you're dealing with any type of mental illness, which I believe, just my opinion, there's something wrong. Not just because of it's the obvious with somebody that could go that far. But just if you look at the steps along the way of the story being told, there's something off. And so my first thing is just to pray for grace. And we can't always understand why somebody did something, but put yourself in that person's place just for a moment in your mind. If that were you or your child, and you were thinking off and you made some wrong decisions, and now the outcome has played out the way that it has in the public eye, we are persecuting this person, and we wouldn't want that to happen to us. So all I have to say is, do I think there needs to be some accountability? Absolutely. Because if there's not, healing can't happen.
That's
because
true.
It's not just about medicine or counseling or a diagnosis, but if you don't understand why you did it, what made you get to that point that you got there, then we're never going to be able to heal. So that's my hope and prayer for her is, let's first dig deep to get her the help that she needs, and then let's figure out what's fair. Is that going to be held up in the justice system? Maybe not. Sometimes you get the old, you made your bed, you lie in it. So, again, I'm conflicted, but I don't want to be one or the other, only because I'm human first, and I've made wrong choices in my life. And if I didn't have grace, and I didn't have love, and I didn't have support, and I didn't have forgiveness, where would I be?
Yeah, that's true. Well, you know what? Thank you so much for your point of view. Thank you for calling in, Michaela.
You're welcome.
Okay. You're on the air live with Tanya. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Renee, and I'm calling
Renee.
from Atlanta.
Okay, Renee from Atlanta, talk to us. You have 5 minutes to express your point of view.
Oh, okay. I think something was mentally wrong. I think she had a break. I think it was a mental breakdown somewhere, somehow. I heard she came from a religious family, and they were very religious. So I believe the religion, the fact that he chose a stripper over her, the fact that she couldn't cope with it, led her to a mental break. You know, the things that make us look at a relationship and then we end up in a breakup. we know how to stop the thoughts from going too far, and she did not have the wherewithal to stop herself from going further down the road of that instability. So I believe because she's being sheltered by her parents, I believe she is suffering from some kind of break. They haven't what is it called? They haven't given her any charges yet, but I don't know whether charges would do her any good if she's in a state that she's incapacitated mentally to understand what's going on. So that's why I'm saying I believe something should happen. Maybe mandated counseling for a while. But jail time, I don't know whether it would do any good to do jail time when she has had a mental break. That wouldn't do her any good.
That's speculative. We really don't know whether or not, she was just being messy or, we really don't know. There's obviously something that's not right with a person who would do something like this. But the question is, best case scenario, let's say she was being, or worst case scenario, let's say she was being messy and trifling.
Right.
Should she get jailed?
Right. If she is fully functioning in her capacity, then I would say, give her some jail time or give her even more counseling in jail. But if it's a mental break where reality has
you said that part already. You said that part already. I'm just talking about worst case scenario.
So if she's just being messy, then jail time it would be, because you're fully aware of the damage you have done. If you're fully aware of the damage, so okay. I would give her jail time.
How much jail time do you think she should get?
I'd probably give her 6 months. I mean, because we have to understand, first of all, nobody got hurt. She used up the resources of the sheriff's department, the FBI, whatever. She used up those resources. No one got hurt. So you would have to take into account what was the damage. The damage was mostly the workers who had to come out and look for her and do this kind of thing. So I wouldn't give her a lot of jail time.
Do you think she should get her face slashed with a razor blade?
Oh, no. No.
Okay. Do you think that she should get beat up and jigged with an ice pick?
Oh, no. She's
okay. Do you think she should be held down in the shower with her arm wrangled behind her as women pummel her face into the tiles?
Yeah, but that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen very often in a jail.
You don't know. Listen, jail is an unpredictable place. We don't know what could happen to her. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but I used to work in a jail, so I know that kind of thing doesn't really happen in the jail.
I don't know. I saw when I was a little girl, there was a show called Dangerous Women that was out. Do you remember that show?
You have some characters in there, but they would have her in the mental ward. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, look, we've come to the top of the 5 minutes now, so thank you so much for calling in. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Tanya. Bye.
All right then. Bye. You're on the air live with Tanya. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hi, Tanya. This is Malika from Florida.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you. So you have 5 minutes on the clock to...
I'm cracking up at the whole shank stuff and everything like that. Tanya, you are a mess. I do believe she should go to jail. I'm one of the people that believe that she should have some jail time.
Okay. How much jail time do you think she needs?
I think like 30. I think she should get hit with everything. 30 days jail, community service, mandatory counseling.
Okay. So the whole gamut.
I think she needs the whole package for me, because I think from the moment that I saw it, honestly, I saw the video, the whole traffic video. I thought it was a fake. But for me, the parts that I think that everyone's still forgetting is that she planned this out. It's not like, oh, I lied and that was it. Like, I lied about a baby and then I got, no, like, she did the yelling on the car. She Googled stuff. Like, she planned this out. So who knows if she has mental illness, who doesn't? Like, she may have mental illness or she just may be a messed up person. Like, we have to always stop just assuming because someone does something so outrageous that we can't understand it, that they have to be mentally ill. She could just be a horrible human being, because that's a lot of work. And for me, it's about, I watch a lot of shows of missing women and things of that nature. There's really women to this day that's missing, and all that she put into that, it was because she had, like someone said in the comments, she had the right demographics, 2 working parents, middle class, college, everything. That energy was, we were all excited, like all excited about how somebody was getting searched for, things of that nature. And a lie is a lie. Like, her lie didn't go to the point someone got hurt, but what if it did? Does someone getting hurt make a difference of your actions and your consequences because someone did not get hurt? But what if you're still looking for her, and that person that she said kidnapped her, they out and they kicking down doors because they saw a redheaded, bald-headed person, and now someone likes, like, what if it would work? Oh, you know what I mean? Like, now a little bald-headed man that don't know nothing about it, doors getting kicked in. you know, so it has to be an example set, because this can't go forward. Like, Emmett Till, she didn't get caught. We all feel as though she should have. It was very horrible, but it did start off of a lie. A lie is a lie, to the point that we had, like they said, choppers, people. They had that lady whose daughter disappeared, came out, was on camera saying she was with her mom and helping too. Like, what does that mom feel like? Anybody think about how she felt when her daughter was still missing?
But what is, but okay, but listen, the law. What law did she break to go to jail?
She lied about seeing a kid on the side of the road.
Lying is not against the law.
But then she set up a stage for people to say she was kidnapped. Her cousin got the call. She screamed in the phone. Like, she set everything up to seem as if she was being kidnapped. It wasn't just a lie. Everything else, like,
okay. So listen to this. Listen to this, right?
She set up a kidnapping. That's
no, but we don't know if she set up a kidnapping. All we know,
yeah, I was on the phone for no reason when nobody was.
There could have been a big bumblebee in the car. Of which case she ran out. Listen, there could have been a big bumblebee in the car. She ran out of the car and started running into the woods, got lost, and was like, how do I make it back?
You showed us the video where she was in a hotel with that boy. You showed us that little clip.
I didn't show you no video of her in a hotel.
You showed us a little skit. Yeah, that was her. I don't care. It was a skit, but it was her in that house with that boy eating them Cheetos. I knew she was lying. She said she had cheese crackers. She was eating her cheese. No. 30 days. Sit her down. Not in prison, but in jail. Okay. And General Pop. Yes, she do. And eating all the nasty food. No more Cheetos. Eat the nasty prison food. Yes, you need to deserve that.
They got snacks in prison. I
listen. Somebody sent it to her. She got money. We give her no money, nothing. She going in there, no money, no commissary books. Nope. Eat the food.
So you want her in there with the ice pick?
Listen, I don't want her in there with the ice picks and stuff. I don't feel like women prison is as bad as that unless you are doing bad things. I think she go in there, keep her head down, shut up, and eat the food. She'll be out her 30 days.
So what about some
alone and being with the people? Like, I heard you say do community service with the people, you know, that's missing and stuff. To me, if I was a person that was missing and you had to do community service with me and I had to talk to you, I don't want to talk to you. You took this as a joke. You made a mockery of this. This is my real life. Like, I don't want you around me. What about those people that she has to do?
Well, those people, they need to tell their story to her. I once worked in the prison system.
All hear that story. She knew that's how she made the crime. She went to the movies and everything. She took their notes to kidnap herself. She know about them. She took the notes to kidnap her own self.
Oh my goodness! All right, okay. Well, listen, we've come to the top of your 5 minutes.
And this is, I'm sorry. Say it again.
We've come to the top of your 5 minutes. So
thank you. Love you, Tanya. This is a walking masterpiece. I love you. I'll be in the, do a little behind the scenes so we can talk some more. Do some behind
All
the
right.
scenes.
Thank you so much for calling in.
Bye-bye.
All right. Okay. So I see you all want her to do hard time behind the bars with the ice picks. And somebody said black people don't eat Cheez-Its. What do you mean? Cheez-Its are delicious. How many, listen, you all, listen, I'm not talking about the orange Cheez-Its. They have white cheddar Cheez-Its, and then they have the 3-cheese Italian or 4-cheese Italian Cheez-Its. Those are delicious. You're on the Air Live with Tanya. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, Tanya. This is Claire, Valerie. Valerie TV. I was calling because
Hi.
I think,
Wait, your name
hi,
is
how are you? Good
Claire? I
afternoon.
thought your name was Valerie.
It's my first name. You know I'm Catholic. We got the middle name, first name
Oh,
issues.
okay.
It's
Go
okay.
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think she should pay some money. I feel like people don't like to pay money.
Mm-hmm.
I do feel like she should technically also maybe do some kind of community service, but she needs to pay some money because she had black people out in Alabama in the woods. Like Alabama and black people and black women in the summer,
Mm.
dang, we was high. It's crazy. Like you can't be doing that. That's not right. That's not right. We had to really care for black women to be in the woods in Alabama. Okay,
Mm.
that's out of pocket. That's out of pocket. She
Yeah.
she has to pay some money. I think she should pay some
Okay, pay
money.
money, but should she go to jail?
I feel like jail might be too much. There's been a lot of white women that's gone missing on purpose, but the only difference is they don't want to be found. That was my problem. Maybe she should go to jail. No, maybe she should pay some money, do some community service. Maybe she could see Iyanla Van Zandt because, Iyanla told her to try and get the bus driver. Maybe
Ayanla,
she was trying to get the bus
listen,
driver.
Ay Ayanla gonna have her in a worse situation. Ayanla gonna
Listen,
listen.
Iyanla's gonna tell her that's not how you get the bus driver. Okay, there's a different way. That's not how you get the bus driver. You got to cut them off on traffic or something. That's not what it is. I don't know. She lost it. She lost it. She saw the Iyanla video, and she was like,
Mm.
"I'm gonna get the bus driver. I'm gonna do whatever I have to do." And then she started running in the woods. It just wasn't good. It's
This
not a
is
good
not.
look. She lost it.
She was looking for the bus driver in the woods.
She was
Man.
looking for she was trying to get to the other side of the interstate. You know how you missed the bus, Tanya? You know you missed the bus and you try to get over to the next stop. So she tried to run through the tunnels like, I'm going to catch the 107, the 95 in New York. She was trying to catch a bus driver. That's what it was.
You're
She was
so
trying to catch the
silly.
bus driver.
All right.
See?
Well,
So,
thank you so much for
okay.
calling in. You're so
All
silly.
right.
Thank you. All right.
Bye.
Bye bye. All right. So we have Carlee Russell starring in Tookin. This is the new trailer. Carlee Russell in Tookin. We on the air live with Tanya. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hi, Tanya. My name is Nina Monet, and I'm calling from Texas.
Hi,
I just have one
Nina from
question to ask
Texas.
you. Yes.
Okay, go ahead. What's your comment?
Did she or did she not receive GoFund money?
You know what? I think her family did have a GoFundMe up and they need to have to return that money. But I did see a post that said that they're not going to have to return it, but they need to return that money. So they can be fined, you know.
That is the only reason that I do believe that she should have to go to jail is if people, for people that sent her their hard-earned money, who actually really cared sincerely about a
Mm-hmm.
darker-skinned woman
Yeah.
missing, and that's the only reason I feel like she should go to jail.
How long do you think she should be in jail?
Not long, just a tap, but she needs
How
to
long?
understand
How
that
long? Give it days, weeks, months. How long?
a month.
You think she should be in jail
What do
for
you
30
think?
days?
Tanya, she had me so upset. I was so and I would have been one of those people that gave her money. I would have
You
been one
would
of
have
those
been.
people, and so that's why I'm looking at the. I don't know. I'm so torn because I'm like, on one
Those
hand,
people
okay, she's a black
definitely need
woman.
restitution. The people who gave to the GoFundMe definitely need restitution.
What do you think, Tanya? What do you think?
I think that she needs to do community service. The GoFundMe should be returned. And I think she should be fined. As an example, I don't think that she should go to jail. I don't think she
Okay.
should go to
Okay.
jail. I don't think jail is going to rehabilitate. I don't think, first of all, we know that jail does not rehabilitate. It only teaches people to be better criminals.
True. Very true. Very true. Yeah, I was kind of on the teetering, tottering, like, plenty of other races of women have, lied and done things of that nature. So I was like, okay, should she go? But if she
Okay, so
wouldn't have
you know
had
what?
to
This
go.
that it's a good thing that you bring that up. It's a good thing that you bring that
Mhm.
up, right? So
Mhm.
so this is my thing, right?
Mhm.
I am personally not going to be in the space of advocating for her to go to jail. If they
Okay.
decide that she needs to go to jail, there's a law that she broke. But me personally, I'm not picking up the pitchfork. I'm not picking up nothing. I'm not going to
Mhm.
advocate for her to go to prison or jail. I'm going to mind my business because she's a young black woman, and
True.
there are hardened criminals in jail, and I want to know what law she broke. What law did she break? Leaving your car on the side of the highway is not against the law. Hollering in the phone is not against the law. You know, not answering your phone when people call you is not against the law. um she didn't have her phone with her, so I don't know if she knew what was going on.
Mhm.
I don't know.
And
I don't
I
personally
agree
feel
with
she should
you.
be in jail, but go ahead.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you on that basis. I don't think that she should go to jail. Um, I was just I was basing my idea or my answer on if people actually donated and she received funds for those. That would be the only reason I think that she should go to jail. But other than that, I understand and I love your show and keep doing what you're doing.
All
I
right. Well,
shall talk
thank
to you
you so
ladies
much
later.
for calling in. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye
All
bye.
right. We're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, I want to hear from people who feel that she should go to jail, like the people who are adamant. Because I think what happens is, because you know what, we have to be careful as human beings, because we can get caught in a flurry. We can get caught in a tizzy where other people are hollering something, and then all of a sudden we start hollering it too, because we are
Mhm.
monkey see, monkey do type of people. It's the way that our brains are wired. When the group is
Mhm.
doing something, our brains are wired to follow along with the group. So what I don't want, this is how people end up with pitchforks and as in someone's front yard, burning effigies and all this other stuff. It's just we
Mhm.
get caught up with everybody saying a thing, and then we just go along with it. I am personally asking, what law did she break? Filing a false police report is against the law. She did not file a report. She didn't
Hmm.
file a report. She called in. She made a false statement on a telephone call, but she didn't sign her name on a report saying that everything that she said was true. When you go to the police station and you go to file a report, you have to sign your signature. You have to give a thing of events and then sign your signature that you understand that what you're saying is true and that you can be prosecuted. But she didn't do that. She made a phone call claiming that she saw a baby, and we don't know what mental state she was in, what hallucinations she was having when she claimed to have seen a baby on the side of the road. So I want to know what law. Lying is not against the law, right? Lying isn't illegal. What should she go to jail for? She didn't start the GoFundMe. Her parents started the or somebody started the GoFundMe, and then the GoFundMe, why? If the police were on it. So there are many questions, but we'll be right back after this break. All right, welcome back, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so I'm about to check the apples. So where the question is, should she go to jail and for how long? And she's in her 20s. Somebody's asking her age. She's in her 20s. I mean, listen, I'm not going to be one to be out here with some pitchfork for a black woman. I'm just not going to do. I'm just going to sit down and mind my business. That's what I'm going to do. In the end of the day, the person she hurt the most is herself, honestly. She set back the black women's movement, the missing black women's movement. She set that back, yes. And it's unfortunate, but I'm not going to prosecute her based on, setting a movement back, because the movement shouldn't be riding on one girl's shoulder. You know what I'm saying? Come on. People need to search for missing black girls. She's one, and there's a part of me that kind of feels like part of the reason that they went through all of this is because they knew from very early on that she was lying. From the time that they looked at her cell phone footage and saw that she had drove 600 yards, they probably knew that she was lying. So I feel like this was, I feel like a lot of this, just like with that craft that went down into the water, they knew 3 days before that the thing had imploded, but they still had everybody on the internet counting down 48 hours of oxygen left, 24 hours. Even I woke up in the morning and was like, oh, well, they out of oxygen now, but they had been imploded. They been knew that the people wasn't down there anymore. So how much did the Hoover Police know before they went on all of these chases and all this other stuff? How many other missing black girls are they looking for from Hoover? I could do a quick Google search right now for how many other missing black girls there are in Alabama. Let me see. Let's missing black girl, Alabama. Let's see. Damn. She is all over the search feeds. My goodness, her name, she's famous for Alabama missing black girl. Okay, so here, May 23rd, 2023, search continues for 14-year-old girl who vanished. This is somewhere in Alabama. She vanished in Alabama. There's Missing Children of Alabama, Birmingham Watch. So there's a lot of missing girls in Alabama. Oh, wow. Where's this young lady? Where is she? Where is she? What about these kids that have gone missing? Where are any of them? So look at all these girls that are missing. She's been missing since May. Okay, another one missing since May, 5/25. Safira, I don't see her date of birth on here. But look at all of these girls that are missing. These girls are probably gone into trafficking. Are the search parties out for them? Or are the helicopters out for them? They pulled out the helicopters for Carlee, right? Okay. All right. Why? Because she came from a good family? Because she was a nursing student? Because it blew up on social media? And so now we want to make her pay for the story going viral? Okay, why can't we use that energy to go to birminghamwatch.org, the missing children of Alabama with dashes in between, and put some of that energy for prosecuting Carlee towards finding some of these missing girls who are probably somewhere up in some motel somewhere having horrible, just unspeakable things happen. Come on, rather than sitting up on the internet with all of this energy for Carlee going down the tubes, I ain't gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. It's like we have selective outrage. And I'm personally not going to advocate for her jailing. Should she face accountability? Yes. Am I going to advocate for her to face accountability? No, I'm not. Because if I'm going to advocate for something, I'm going to advocate for something else. I'm not going to waste my time. And it's like Black women, people have their fangs out for us anyway. So I'm not going to aid and abet in that. I'm not. I'm going to talk about thoughts, prayers, and mental health for this young lady. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. It's as simple as that. Tara says, you have selective outrage. You goddamn right I have selective outrage. I don't know if you're talking about me, but yes, I have selective outrage. There are certain things that I'm outraged about, and there are certain things that I am not. I am not outraged about Carlee, who is now a public laughingstock. Somebody asked me, what's the difference between her and Jussie Smollett? Well, there are many differences. There's an age difference. There's also a power difference. Jussie Smollett, Jussie Juicy, whatever they're calling him. How old is he? 30, nearly 40, right? He hired people to beat him up out in some polar vortex. The police came to his house and he lied to them. He sent some damn letter with some pasted letters on there. For what reason? Because he's a gay man and he was looking for some sort of attention for the gay cause and whatnot, going through all of that. He lied to the police. He filed a false police report. He did more than just have the police called. He sat up there, lied to their face. He sat up in an interview. Do you all remember the interview? If you don't, just search for the words Tanya TKO and Jussie Smollett. Let me look up. Tonya TKO, Jussie Smollett. I think it's Smollett, right? You all remember this right here? You all remember?
Hello, Knockouts. Tanya TKO here. And as you know, I'm a self-love specialist from Tanya TKO.
So here, you remember? He was...
Which I so resent, that narrative. I'm not going to go out and get a tuna sandwich at a salad to meet somebody. That's ridiculous. And it's offensive. Yes, there's Grindr. Yes, there's Jacked. Yes, there's all of these things, which I have not been on in years. I can admit that I was on that.
Let me fast forward. Look at my face.
I take anything away from people that are not able to do that. But I fought back. They ran off. I didn't.
What do you say to a young gay man, a young gay person?
To learn to fight. And I don't just mean like learn to fight. I mean, learn to fight.
I mean, this right here is clinically insane. Go watch that whole video. That video was a hoot. That video was a hoot. So, a fake news too? Right. So, his thing was all political and racial, and he was talking about the MAGA hats and is that Jussie Smollett, you FAG or whatever he was saying inside of his foolishness. It was just too much. He went up on Robin Roberts lying to her face. The lie went on for so long. He filed a false police report. That was a whole big mess, a boondoggle to say the least. That was a boondoggle to say the least. But yes. Oh, goodness, here. on. These people out here are so silly. Somebody just had to get themselves blocked. I look good, tongue and bow. Yo, I look good. Anyway, listen, we're getting ready to read these. Somebody saying she did the same thing. She did not. She didn't go on a press tour talking about all this foolishness. Jussie Smollett did. He sat up there and lied over and over and over and over and over again. She lied to her parents who called the police and told the police that lie. So listen, anyway, let's continue going forward. Let's read these apples that have come in. This is too much. And then we're going to open up the phone lines again. All right. Claire sends $3 and says, Mission Impossible is about a super AI. Really? Was that for yesterday's video? Oh, yeah. When we were talking about Jamie Foxx clone coming out. Yeah. Terry sends $5. Lena sends 15 and says, I agree, no jail time, but some sort of wellness check. And I think she needs more than a wellness check. She needs to be held accountable. I think that she needs to volunteer and really roll up her sleeves to see that trafficking is not anything to play around with. That these young ladies who are trafficked, there's a damage that lasts for life. So I definitely think that she needs to be held accountable. All right. For some reason, my Cash App has been malfunctioning lately. I probably need to restart my phone. Brittany sends $20 and says, thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Brittany. Zierski Loki sends $5 and says, thanks for the information. All right, I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, so we'll open up the phone lines again and then see, for the people who are diehard in the comments, right, who feel that she should go to jail, phone line is open for you. I just opened back up the phone lines. 323 is right here on the screen. 323-488-3149. Somebody is jealous of her Benz. You're on the air live with Tanya. What's your name and where you calling from? Uh-oh, phone line dropped. 323-488-3149. Phone lines are open. I definitely did not think I don't think she planned on this going viral, but that's not her fault. You know, that's not her fault that it went viral, but I'm proud that we stood up for her. I'm proud that we came out in droves and spoke up. It's such a shame that she happened to be the one case that went viral that turned into a boondoggle, right? Somebody wants to know who in here donated. Yes, that's a great question. If you donated to Carlee Russell, put up a $. If you donated to Carlee Russell, put up a $. I want to see who donated in here. Who among us? If you did not donate, put up a 0. If you didn't donate, put up a 0. I want to see who donated and who didn't donate. Let's see, because I want to see something. Come on. You're on the air live with Tanya. What's your name and where you calling from?
Shadaria. I'm calling from Dallas.
Hey, Shadaria. Texas is deep in the house tonight. I just finished doing a survey. And so did you donate to Carlee Russell?
No, I don't donate to anybody on the internet. I don't do that because a lot of stuff turns out to be lies, and I don't like that. And especially because those people aren't getting refunded, I'll be hot especially.
Okay. So, all right. So most of the people are putting up zeros. Nobody here donated. Nobody. All these outraged people. Nobody donated. Nobody. All right. Let me put your 5 minutes on the clock so that we can get your comment in because. All right, go ahead. I'm listening to you, dear.
Okay, so for me, it's just you asked how she lied. So remember,
I didn't ask. I didn't ask how she lied. I asked which law she broke.
I'm sorry. You asked how did she break the law? I'm sorry. You said how did she break the law? So, and then you said a while ago, you had responded to my comment when I was like, she filed a false police report, and you were right. I said it wrong. She called in and lied to the police, but when she got to the hospital and the police spoke to her, she lied about the whole thing. So is that not filing a false police report? Yeah,
Did
she
she
told the whole
lie
story.
to?
Remember about the cheese crackers and the painted nails? So yeah, she
I
lied
thought
to the
that was the
police there.
story that her family was saying. I don't know. I thought her family relayed that story.
If I'm not mistaken, that was the first time and the only time they spoke to the police, because you see in the press
I don't
conferences
think
they
she
keep saying that they're
spoke to the police.
trying to talk to her again. Yes,
Because
they keep saying that they're trying to talk to her
they were
again.
trying to talk to her, but they
No, they're
said
trying
that.
to talk to her again.
Let me see. Let me Google it real quick. Let me Google it.
Yeah.
Let me Google it. All right, hold on.
Yeah, they're trying to talk to her again. So she
Did
talked
the
to them once.
police speak to Carlee Russell? Let's see. All
They
right.
spoke to her once, and in the first press conference, they were saying they were trying to get her again before this press conference.
Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, I'm looking it up right now. I'm only seeing irresponsive but admitted she did not see a toddler. So they're just talking about the press conference today.
No.
But
listen to the press conference.
We did a watch party. We did a watch party for the press conference.
He said it in there, and he said it in the one today. He said that they're trying to speak to her again. And then today he was saying that they were supposed to speak to her. They had scheduled it, and she canceled it and sent a letter through her lawyer. So they spoke to her one time. Yes.
Well, you know what? So listen. If she spoke to the police and filed a false report, then yes, that's illegal and that's against the law. And they're going to prosecute her to the extent of the law, to how she broke it. So yes. Okay. Well, I forgot about that detail. I thought that the family relayed the story.
Yeah, she relayed the story to her family about being fed cheeses and getting her nails painted and her hair played in. So, yeah, I don't know. So that for me, and for the people who keep trying to say like this never happens to white people, see, I don't like to compare us to white people all the time, but since we're doing that, didn't Sherry Papini get charged? Didn't the runaway bride get charged and go to jail? There's a couple more. So since we're going to compare, let's really compare and talk about the white women who did go to jail for this.
Who went to jail for what? For their fake kidnapping?
Yes, Sherry Papini, and I don't know the runaway bride's name, but she got charged.
Okay, hold on. Let's look this up. Let's look up Sherry Papini. Let's see. P-E-P Papini. Okay, hold on. Sherry Papini. All right. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Hold on. Here, California woman who faked her own kidnapping sentenced to 18 months in prison. Let's read about this. You know what? Let me let you jump off the line while I read this, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thanks so much for calling in. Thank you. All right. Let's read this real quick. Let's see what we have here. So Sherry Papini. Interesting. Let's see. Sherry Papini, the California mother who faked her own kidnapping in 2016 in a hoax that was exposed with the help of advanced DNA technology, was sentenced to 1.5 years in prison on Monday, according to a release from the Department of Justice. Judge William B. Shub determined Papini, 40, not a 20-year-old, but 40, should serve 18 months in prison, followed by 36 months of supervised release after she's admitted to the hoax and pled guilty in April to mail fraud and making false statements. She was ordered to pay nearly $310,000 in restitution. The sentence, wow, this is deep. The sentence was much longer than attorneys had requested. Prosecutors asked the judge to sentence her to 8 months in prison, while the defense asked for 1 month in custody and 7 months in home detention. Papini read a statement to the judge saying, in part, "I am so sorry to the many people who have suffered because of me, the people who sacrificed for the broken woman I was, the people who gave willingly to help me in a time so that I desperately needed help. I thank you all. She told the judge she was guilty of lying and dishonor and was ready to repent and concede. The charges date to November 2016 when Papini was reported missing after she went out. Come on, what's this? Get out of here. Reported missing after she went out for a jog near her Shasta County home in North Carolina. 3 weeks later, she was found injured and alone on a highway about 140 miles away. She told police that she had been abducted and tortured by two masked Spanish-speaking women who kept her chained in a closet, held her at gunpoint, and branded her with a heated tool. The accusations led authorities to carry out an extensive search for the supposed Hispanic captors that came up empty for several years. She also received more than $30,000 from the state in victim compensation fund, yet her story fell apart when investigators in 2020 connected DNA from her clothing to an ex-boyfriend who then admitted that the supposed kidnapping was a hoax. In their sentencing memo, federal prosecutors said the hoax wasted resources and caused police to investigate innocent targets. Papini planned and executed a sophisticated kidnapping hoax and then continued to perpetuate her false statements for years after her return without regard for the harm she caused others. Prosecutors said in the filing, as a result, state and federal investigators devoted limited resources to Papini's case for nearly 4 years before they independently learned of the truth that she was not kidnapped and tortured. Woo! Oh, wait, there's more to the story? Oh, it's just a little bit more, but I think we got the gist of it. It says here, Papini caused innocent individuals to become targets of a criminal investigation, prosecutors added. She left the public in fear of her alleged Hispanic captors who purportedly remained at large. In the defense system's memo, Papini's attorney noted that she has admitted to the hoax and said her reputation has suffered enough as is. Sherry's years of denial are now undeniably over. Her name is now, oh my goodness, I've been reading for 5 minutes. Her name is now synonymous. Where is it? Where was I reading? There's no hoax. The attorney, it's escaping it. Her name is now synonymous with this awful hoax. It's funny because we don't even remember her. There is no escaping it, Attorney William Portnover wrote in his filing. It is hard to imagine a more brutal public revelation of a person's broken inner self. At this point, the punishment is already intense and blah, 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 blah. Wow, I had never heard of this case. But listen, if the police went to the hospital and this young lady maintained this lie and she filed a police report, then she definitely filed a false police report and they will be prosecuting her. So I guess, listen, I don't remember that. I'm going to open back up the phone lines. All right. Phone lines are open, 323-488-3149. But you know what? In 2016, I was living in my car that year, so I don't remember much of anything from then. But woo, to maintain that lie for so many years, that's insane right there. All right. 323-488-3149. Phone lines are open, so you can call in now. Even though I think that after that last call, that pretty much cleared up some of the confusion. She spoke to the police. If she filed a false police report, then she's going to be prosecuted. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Me personally, I did not know that she had made a statement to the police. So I thought that, I thought like Nelly thought was jelly. Listen, phone lines are open. I want to hear from one more person, and I'm going to read the apples, then we're going to look at the self-love lesson, and then we're going to get out of here. Listen, with new information comes a new point of view. And I personally, We still haven't gotten the text message yet. This is unbelievable. Apparently her boyfriend branded her, but then how did she get beat up on the side of the road? That's just so weird. Oh, sorry, the phone lines are not open. They're open now. 323-488-3149. My bad. For the people who just call back because it was I see someone's trying to call from overseas. You're on the air live with Tanya. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, Tanya? This is Mysterious Virgo. How are you?
Hey, Mysterious Virgo. I see. Are you calling from the United States?
Yes, I'm in Connecticut.
Oh, why is your number blocked?
I don't know why. It's 203.
Oh, it's blocked. I wasn't going to answer, but I see someone was calling from a +31 country code. All right, so go ahead, Mysterious Virgo.
Okay. Yeah, I know why. Okay. Yeah, you know why? Because she wasted police resources, so that's why she's going to get prosecuted.
Okay, well, I hear you on that.
Yeah, that
so,
actually. Yeah,
I don't,
actually, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. No, she did because I know of a story of some white woman who did this years ago.
Papini?
And I'm sorry, say it again?
Papini?
Yes, that's her. I think that's what you guys are talking about. Yeah, she did that. I think she was cheating on her husband or something like that. But she pretended that she was actually. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
She did. Yeah. It was her. Yeah, it was like a side boyfriend.
Oh, my.
Who did it? Yeah.
Ooh. Well, you know what? I appreciate you calling in and giving your point of view. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I have a quick. You know what? Yesterday you blocked me because someone said I was a bot. They thought I was a bot.
I didn't block you.
Yeah, I can't type in the comments and stuff.
They're
like, oh, Mr. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did block you yesterday.
Yeah, because I was talking about Jamie Foxx. I had a vision of him, but yeah, no, I'm not a bot.
You know what? You need to send me a message with your exact username because I need to unblock you. But I'd have to search for you to unblock you. Which platform are you blocked on? YouTube or Facebook?
YouTube.
All right. Write me a message on my website, tanyatko.com. Click on contact. Send me a message of your exact name so that I can look for it and then unblock you because I have to do a username search. Okay?
Oh, okay. Yep.
All right.
Thank you
so much. Thanks. Have a great day.
All right. Bye. Yep.
You're live with Tanya. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, I'm calling from the Netherlands.
Hi.
My name is Micheline.
Micheline?
Hi. Yes, Michelin.
Okay.
Michelin.
Okay, well, I'll say Micheline because Michelin is tires out here. All right, so
yeah,
go ahead. So, Micheline, talk to us because you're calling all the way from the Netherlands to talk about Carlee. I didn't know the story had made it all the way over there.
Yeah, but well, I'm from St. Martin, but I live in the Netherlands, so I'm more like,
You have to turn down your thing in the background because there's a 20-second delay.
Yeah. All right.
Micheline, you're paying for this by the minute. Come on, girl. Yes.
Yeah, I don't hear her though. I turned my TV down, but I don't hear Tanya.
You don't hear me anymore
I can
through
hear
the phone?
You. I hear you, but I don't hear Tanya.
I am Tanya. You acting like you smoking some of what Carlee was smoking on the road that night. Micheline. You.
Wait, your voice sounds different on TV than on the phone. Hi, Tanya.
How does my voice sound different? In what way could my voice possibly sound different?
Well, I can't. I'll just let it be. Your voice sounds really different, but I was pulling up something. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, I'm not familiar with the U.S. Law, but I did find something on the Alabama code about falsely reporting something.
Okay.
and it's the 2006 Alabama Code, Section 13A 1111.
Okay.
Falsely reporting an incident. You're rolling your eyes at me.
I'm being. The call is going to be disconnected in a moment if you don't stay focused. So you said 2006 13A 1111.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, just check that out. I didn't have anything else to add, but that was what I found.
Okay.
So that
this right
about
here
her
says. Hold on, 13A. This one says transmitting obscene materials. Let me go back and check my numbers.
No, 13A 1111. I can send a screenshot to your website.
Hold on. I put the wrong thing. All right. 13A 1111. I'm not seeing it. But yeah, you can send it to me.
Yeah. It's 2006 Alabama Code Section 13A 1111.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, hold on.
I'm not familiar with the
Okay, here I just found
US
it.
state
I
code,
just found it. Here it is.
Right.
Here it is.
Mhm.
Falsely reporting an incident. A person commits the crime of falsely reporting an incident if knowledge that the information reported, conveyed, or circulated is false. He or she initiates
Right.
or circulates a false report or warning of an alleged occurrence or impending occurrence of a fire, bomb, explosion, crime, catastrophe, or emergency under the circumstances in which is likely to cause evacuation of a building, place of assembly, or transportation facility, or to cause public inconvenience or alarm.
Yes.
Ooh, Carlee is
Alarm.
done for. Carlee is done for.
Yeah.
Falsely reporting an incident is a
I
Class
don't
A
think I don't think
misdemeanor.
yeah, sorry. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she should go to jail though, because I really believe that she didn't do this because she just felt like doing it. Whatever dude she was with, she was trying to get attention from him, and she just took the wrong route.
Yeah, let me look up a Class A misdemeanor. Class A misdemeanor, you could be sentenced to up to 1 year in the county jail or hard labor for the county. All right, well, she's about to get a year. Carlee's about to get a year, up to a year. So thank you so much for providing this. I believe that this phone call that you gave right now was integral to our conversation. And I appreciate you calling in all the way from the Netherlands to help us look up the judicial code. I appreciate that because we should have had that up before I started asking what law was broken. But that law was broken and Carlee's going down.
Yeah. Yeah. I appreciate you too. And now, okay, mic and phones are different. Now I'm hearing it. I'm hearing your intonation. I thought it was something, like a automatic call thing. But I hear your intonations now.
This AI is going to mess a lot of people up. It really is.
Yes, it will. It will. But I hope Carlee gets the help that she needs.
Yeah, she's going to get the help she needs with that prison psychiatrist because she going to jail.
Yeah.
Carlee's going to jail.
Yep. Yes, she is, unfortunately.
Right. Well, thank you so much for calling in. All right. Bye-bye.
You too. Thank you for your call. All right. Have a good night.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Good night. Ooh, Carlee is going to jail. She's going to jail for up to a year for a Class A misdemeanor. So this is what I like to see. The knockouts coming together with facts, not feelings. Facts, not feelings. But still, I ain't going to advocate for her to go to jail, but I know she going. I ain't going to be one talking about she needed this, and I ain't going to do that. But maybe I might send her a pack of ramen noodles. My goodness. Carlee. I'm sorry, girl. You going down. You going down, baby. Your street in the, maybe not the baby in the street. That's how you got into this mess in the first place. All right, but listen, I know hard labor, right? That's crazy. That reminds the chain gang. All right, we got Claire sent in $2, but you didn't leave a note with it, Claire, but thank you. All right. So I want to see some of these self-love lessons. What is the self-love lesson that you learned from today's video? I want to see, what did you learn from today's video? Carlee going down. My goodness, my goodness. All right. I got to think about my own self-love lesson. So what we'll do is we'll take a break and then we'll come back with the self-love lessons. So start thinking of your self-love lesson, and you're going to be typing SLL and SLL for self-love lesson. And then you're going to state the self-love lesson from the I point of view. What is it that you learned from today's video? So, all right, I'll see you in... Remember, the statements are from the present positive. All right, so listen, I want to see the lessons, but remember, you have to state them from the present positive. So rather than I'm living a life that focuses on decentering, rather than talking about what you're going to decenter, talk about what you're going to center. I want to see that. I want to see what it is that you've learned. So come on. The comments need to be up on the screen. There we go. SLL. Let's see. Let's see what the self-love lessons are. We're not talking about you, your, she, or anybody else. We're talking about I, me. What have you learned? What have you learned? So anonymous, what have you learned? Start your statement with I and speak in the present positive. The self-love lessons are really an important part of the show, because this is the only show that I know of that actually asks you, what did you learn from the video that helps you move forward in your life? So he ain't, the word ain't, let's not talk about what is not, because the last part of that conjugation is not. So no, don't, not, none of that. Present positive. So don't, not, no, all of those. I'm seeing the word not. I need us to, and the reason why I'm asking you to create your sentences in this way is because what you're speaking is an affirmation, and the subconscious mind does not process what you don't want. It processes what you're thinking about, and it is all manifesting. So I want to see the statement spoken from the present positive. So I am living a life that is full of things that bring me joy and growth. Okay. I will hold my opinions in reserve for facts in internet situations so I don't emotionally invest again. I don't know if that is the lesson here. Oh, something feels like, what could that be? I don't see a fly. But I know I felt something on me. Ugh. Oh, I see a fly. All right. So the thing is that we do not want to become numb to people's pain, because when you become numb to pain, you also become numb to pleasure. We did the right thing. It's unfortunate that Carlee did not, but we did the right thing advocating. And I don't want us to make attestments that we just don't help people, that we don't share stories, because we don't want the negative part of what Carlee did to stick with us forever. We have to release her and let her go. So let's see. I love myself enough to seek the mental health care that I need. I love that. I love that. I will continue to advocate for Black women's positive representation in my community. Yes, I love that. I love that. I have learned to love me more than to, we have to present positive. That's what we're focusing on. Think of my future. I will get therapy before calling 911 for a show. I will maintain my moral compass and values in alignment. Okay. I love myself enough to know my breaking points. Well, you do definitely have to pay attention to when it is that you feel yourself slipping away. I will leave the snacks I bought from the store and take my wig with me. Really? I like when we are serious with the self-love lessons, because this is an important part of the show. What's done in the dark comes to light, always does. As a Black woman, I will take time to understand for myself, for my own conclusion, and be less critical of others, especially Black women. I hear you on that. I will extend grace as God extends it to me. That's beautiful. I like that. I value my mental health. I love it. I will always be honest with myself so that my life will move in a positive direction and I can make decisions that will propel blame forward. So, you know what I want to say? Thank you to the people who are writing your self-love lessons and writing it in this format. It feels much better writing it this way, doesn't it? There was a young lady who had written to me and she was like, that's why people are not writing self-love lessons, because I was being too critical during the phase where I was helping us to shift. But I was like, there's a downturn until people learn how to write the lessons in a way that truly benefits ourselves. And then the lessons will start pouring in again. And so thank you all. Thank you all. Okay, so I am uplifting the lives and stories of abused Black children and women. Thank you. I appreciate that. And Trina, is saying, I love myself enough to know what toxic behavior looks, and let's not concentrate on what we want to avoid. Let's concentrate on what we want to attract. So you love yourself enough to know what healthy behaviors look like and what to manifest. So let's talk about what we want to bring forward, not what we want to keep away, what you want to bring forward. I live my life honestly and true to myself and understand my value comes from me and me alone and not any other relationship. I like that. All right, so listen, what is my self-love lesson from today's video? I'm going to say this. My self-love lesson is to really, the lesson that I learned from today's video came with the last caller, right? It's okay for me to ask the question to make you all think. However, I know that I need to have the facts, because I should have looked up, I could have looked up the penal code. And I could have had that information available, but I did not look up the penal code, and I relied on you all, and this conversation was almost over, and it took the last caller calling in to bring the penal code to our attention. So it's great for me to create discourse. However, it's important for me to make sure that I am armed with information as I'm creating the discourse. So my self-love lesson is about taking the time to invest in making sure that I have a fuller picture of what the law is myself. It's sometimes I'll be feeling lazy. I was feeling lazy today. I really was. All right, so listen, on that note, I will see you all in the next video. Who made it to CNN? Carlee been on CNN. She's all over the world now at this point. I've learned to see, I want you to switch that statement into instead of focusing on what you're not going to be. So chocolate chunks, focus on who you are going to be, what it is that you do want, what you do want to attract. So Let's see. Micheline, very, very funny. Very, very funny. Yeah, that was very, because you know what? The thing is that it's because I knew you were calling international that I did not feel that you were trolling. But that was very interesting, especially when you started saying that you can't hear me and that was, but girl, listen, I know different people, especially, she says she's in the Netherlands, right? All that stuff is legal over there. So, oh, yeah, she did say she was in the Netherlands. Yep. So, okay, girl, we feel you. All right. What's the matter, Sepang? Oh, my goodness. You came at the last part of the broadcast and we're getting out of here and the thing still did not come through. Let me talk to my representative, and because the text is going to go through because it's already been pushed into the system and I'm going to have to pay for this. So it's like unbelievable. All right. So Bronx Bayou says, I allow myself to receive the help that is needed. Absolutely. I want to read, I want to go do some reading. Oh, I built a planter. Oh my goodness. You all, oh my goodness. I built a planter for my garden. I want to show you all what the planter looks like. Let me open up my photos, right? I built a planter from cedar wood, right? Oh. So this is, let me see if I can get this up on the screen. So this is the planter that I built from cedar wood. This is a 6 feet by 6 foot box. And so, yeah, so this is, I gotta get the best photos to put up. But yeah, so I built that planter and it is the joy. It is the joy of my recent life. It looks so artistic, so it is amazing. I went to Home Depot, I bought the lumber, and there's just something about finishing a project. Let me see, I have more pictures on my other phone. But I need to take finished pictures and I need to put shellac on it. But natural shellac, natural sealant to protect it. But I have pictures on my other phone. I want to so here. So can you all see this? Oh, you can't see it. I'm going to put it up on Instagram. It has industrial wheels on the bottom because I wanted to be able, because I know that the sun moves according to what the season is. So I wanted to be able to move the planter around the yard so that it can get the sun. I want to grow corn in that planter. I want to grow a lot of corn. My concern is on the package, it says that corn attracts pests. So I have to kind of figure out a way to grow, because this is the last moment that I can grow corn this season because the corn takes 60 days and it likes heat. 70 days, I think my variety of corn takes. So I don't know has anybody grown corn before? Did it get pests? How were you able to protect yourself from the pests? I'm wondering if I should order a different seed that is specifically for the New York area to. It's supposed to be created, and the seed is created in a way to ward off pests. So I don't know, but I want to get some corn in, and I'm growing broccoli, and I'm growing broccoli. I want to get corn. I want to do some pickling cucumbers, and I want to do some, before the season ends, I want to do some pickling cucumbers. I want to grow some onions. And did you know if you plant the scraps from onions, sprouts will come up out of the ground, but you'll never get another onion from that plant? I think it has to flower in order to be able to create the seed. Let me grab this real quick. Hello? Yes, if you wouldn't mind holding for just one moment. Okay. All right. So I have to run right now. I got to take this phone call. But listen, I appreciate all of you for coming out. I will see you all on the next broadcast. Tanya TKO, and I am out. Peace. Go out there, love one another. Most importantly, love yourself. Bye, everybody. Bye, 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 bye.